You okay over there? Open your eyes, will ya? There we go. What are those dudes? There we go. Yeah. Oh. Are you... Okay. Good night again, I guess. Come on! Yeah, there we go. That's what I thought. How you doing? You've been sleeping here for a while. It's like... What happened? I saw this pile of light novels right next to your head. Must have hit your head pretty hard. Or something. Hope you're okay. Because I'm about to chew your friggin' ears off. How are you guys doing? I am abusing the VFX that are built into VTube Studio now. Love this stoof. Love this stoof, yeah. You might be brain damaged? Yeah, you might be. Considering what hit your head just earlier, you know? That's why I'm still with that, you know, motion blur. Yeah. Let me get rid of that for you. 1 second. Motion blur, Doko. This is so unprofessional. I'm so sorry. Not the vignette. Not the letterbox. Oh, there it is. There. No more motion blur. Your head must be okay now. That's good to know. For me, as the streamer in this situation. I mean, as the person talking to you in this grand library that I did not conjure up using Etsy stuff. Anyways. What's up, everybody? What's up, everyone? Icefox, Han, Regulus. Good to see you guys here. Name's ASP Casual, Generation 5 of a non-existing VTuber company. As always, good to see you guys. Whoosh. Which is the book that will isekai me? Buddy, the thing that will isekai you is not the... Oh, you must be one of those high and mighty people that don't get hit by a truck, huh? I see what you're talking about. I don't like it. You sound like a snob to me. Mods, hit this guy with a truck. Yeah, sorry. It's not how this works here. You know, it is pretty funny to think about. If you guys... Mods, crush his skull. What's up, Baki? Good to see you. It brings to mind. I don't know if you guys know. Not a lot of people... They even get to that part in Shield Hero. Wait, this is actually just in the beginning. But they talk about how they all died. And everyone else... Like, the 3 out of the 4 heroes mention... Oh yeah, I got like stabbed because of this, because I was kind of cheating on my girlfriend, and some other guy. I don't think anyone actually died to a truck in there. Surprisingly, the only one I actually got isekai using a book was the main character, Naofumi Iwatani. Oh, you didn't watch Shield Hero? I really liked season 1. Season 1 was good. Spear was the one who got stabbed. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he got stabbed by his yandere stalker. Yeah, Shield Hero. The rising of the Shield Hero. Something's rising, and it ain't the Shield Hero. Am I right, fellas? Yeah. Sorry about that. Just a classic internet joke. You know? The other two are such non-characters that I don't even remember much about them. I mean, actually, you're kind of right about that. Is this discussed in the Spear Hero spin-off manga? Because I don't remember this. What, did you read the Spear Hero manga without reading Shield Hero? No, I don't think it's actually discussed there, because what happened in the spin-off manga, the spin-off manga is kind of like a big spoiler, technically. I don't know if you guys know where Shield Hero up to the turtle. Oh, that's season 2 of the anime, actually. Excuse me. They actually talk about their pasts before arriving to the isekai world in season 1. It should be either episode... It should be episode 1, actually. They're all in the castle. They talk a little bit with each other. And it's like, hey, how did you guys end up here? Where were you when you were isekai'd? It's like, I got stabbed. And some other guy, I think maybe the sword hero was just playing a video game or something in his VR MMO, and then, you know... Wait, no, actually that didn't happen. The person who was playing a VR MMO and got isekai during the VR MMO is, what's her name? She was the girl in the other world after the turtle. Baki, you're gonna love that character, I think. She's really cute. She's a really nice character. I really like her. Her design reminded me of Haruhi Suzumiya, but like Petton and like a small child. She's not a child. She's like 18, but she's petite. Remember them discussing that the world they're in is like an MMO and they all come from different versions of Japan. See, that's the thing. They all talked about this being an MMO. Are you talking about the fishing rod hero? Yeah, her, the hunter hero. Forgot what his name is. Is it something with Zuna? Izuna, maybe? I could be wrong. I think I'm wrong. Something with Zuna in there. Yeah, she's cute. I really liked her as a character. If I was a shipper. Yo, what's up, Piplash? Good to see you. The Shrine Maiden girl? Which one is that? Wait, there are... Naofumi basically turns Raftalia into a Shrine Maiden himself. Because he was really into the Japanese getup. The Shrine Maiden getup. Are you talking about the girl with the Afuda? She hasn't even appeared in the anime yet. She's really far off. Maybe it's someone else. Oh, maybe Glass. Maybe you're talking about Glass. The girl with the fan. That shoots things from her fan. Must be her. Must be. Also, let me know if there's any audio troubles. The manga, manga, anime, light novels, they're mostly the same. There are some differences, but they're mostly the same. Okay, thank you, Regulus. Good to know. Like, there are some differences, but they're, like, in the anime, they did those different things so that it could run better. I would say case in point, the punishment that the king and his daughter went through at the end of season 1 was different from the light novel. I don't actually know what they did in the manga because I have not read the manga. I did read the beginning of the Spear Hero spin-off, but like I said, the Spear Hero spin-off? Yeah, bitch and trash. That's actually the first time I heard how people say the word quote-unquote whore in Japanese. I've never heard that before watching Shield Hero. Traveler name slut, exactly. That's the replacement for the name mine. I like that. Abazure. Apologies to any Japanese viewers right now in the chat. Didn't mean to be so vulgar. What was I talking about? Oh, the Spear Hero spinoff. That's kind of a spoiler. That's a big spoiler. Because it's like an alternate timeline thing that's technically canon. Not even technically. It's a sort of... I don't know. How much do you want to know? I read some spoilers. Because they are refusing to put out the next novel, the light novel in Japan for some reason. So we're not getting it translated because of some stupid publisher bullcrap. Are we getting Ren and Bo Dude spin-off manga? I don't think we're gonna get that, and because there's a specific reason. Oh, well, you see it in chapter 1 of the Spear Hero spin-off. It's happening because of gotten spoiled an Olive Shield Hero anyhow. Oh, it's true. Yeah, I guess they're not popular enough. I mean, Sword Hero is basically a Kirito ripoff, and Bow Hero is like, it feels like such a nun character, but non character. Tome Hero? No, it's not because of I guess you're talking about Kyo. It's not because of that guy. It's actually because of what happens at an ending we have not been able to read yet because the light novel has not finished yet. Basically, if you want to know, there's a bad ending to the whole light novel series, and then the spin-off happens to fix everything. Like, because it's a bad ending. And while I do appreciate, in a way, that happening, I don't like it. Because I think Naofumi worked so hard after getting his ass beat so hard. And it's not even, I mean, look, Naofumi, if he wanted, he could have a harem. But, I mean, first off, the dude's, he's got mental problems. After what happens, after episode 1 of the anime, he's got mental problems. He's like scarred, basically. And then he deals with everything with his, he's got trust issues. Yeah. I don't blame him. I don't. He got mega betrayed. And it's not something he was used to. He used to be such a happy guy. Yo, what up, Bunky? Good to see you. He used to be such a happy character. And you get to see that in the Spear Hero manga. You get to see Spear Hero talk to Naofumi pre-betrayal. That's the character. We saw it when he thought Raftalia was leaving him when she was... Yes, yeah, we saw that again. Yep. This was actually brought up, I think, in a recent episode. I'm saying recent, but season 3 is probably like a few months in. It might have already ended. You started Genkai level 1? Oh, is that a manga? No, I haven't even heard of this. Another isekai. No, what is that? Let me see. Genkai level 1. 最弱レベルの俺が異世界最強になるまで Oh, that's it. That's the name. What is it about? Tetsuya Takahashi was suddenly summoned to another world. However, his invocation was a mistake. And after participating in the level review, he was the weakest. Level review? Oh, like at a... Probably like a... Here's your level and stats thing at the first episode. The king, seeing his limit, calls him defective and condemns him to death. Despite being summoned against his will, Tetsuya is thrown into the Valley of Monsters. There he was attacked and brought to the brink of death, and when he used his unique skill, Absorb Corpse, he gained the skills that the corpse possessed. Let's do it! Survive in this world, become strong, and take revenge on those who were summoned. The level 1 man who was called defective and weak now begins the ascent to be the strongest. That sounds pretty good. I like that. I was the weakest, but I'm actually the strongest. He's just like me! For real, for real! It actually reminds me of what's it called? Something Rhapsody. Oh, I think Death March Rhapsody, which was about a game dev doing crunch, going to sleep under his table, and isekaiing into a fusion of the games he was working on. And then he uses the skill that they give newbie players, like here, have a meteor shower. If you need to like kill something that's too hard, you can only use it 3 times max. So he uses that and he kills like an entire valley of dragons and levels up to like level 300, and that's where the story begins. 30.2 chapters. That sounds like new game. When are we getting another season of Gamers? Oh, Gamers. Is Gamers the one... Is Gamers the one where there's an actual like game dev crew girls? Is that the one where episode 1 the girl has this like sort of bow tie when she ties it like a high schooler girl? It sounds like Solo Leveling. No, Solo Leveling is I think it's the other way around. Solo Leveling, the guy had to work for his powers, I believe. I mean, basically what happens there... I've only read volume 1 of Solo Leveling. Gamers is a slice of life romance anime? Oh, I might have... Hold on, I might have watched that. Is that the one where the girl tells the guy to die and get reincarnated in another world? That was a pretty funny bit. You just die and reincarnate. Recovery of an MMO junkie. Is that Gamers? Girl, Karen Tendo. Yeah, it's that one. I watched that one. I loved it. It is the one where she tells him to reincarnate. I forgot what happens there, but I remember liking it. It's all misunderstandings and no gaming at all. I believe so. Which one was the one where... Maybe I shouldn't say this. No, it's fine. I'll just mention... I'll just say it differently. Some gaming at the start. That reminds me of a doujin I once read. I've read at least a bit of most of the popular isekai novels, and I'm super tired of all the tropes. That's understandable. That's understandable. To be honest, I don't read that many... Can I say that with a straight face? I don't know if I read that many isekai light novels these days. Because I guess I kind of stopped reading. No, I still read them. That's all I read. But there are a few favorites that I like only go back to them specifically. I can name them if you want. Well, there's the big one is Mushoku Tensei, which I've completely finished. I read the entirety of the web novel and translated. And I've been reading the official translations too, and I've watched the anime, and I've read the manga, because that's like one of my favorites. I mean, I've been buying the volumes for that. I'm aiming to get a full bookshelf of that filled. I've got, I think I'm like at volume 23 right now. Dungeon Meshi. Yeah, I'm glad that things like Dungeon Meshi exist too. Actually, I read Freeren, like the manga. When I was in Serbia, I went to like a big geeky, well, actually it was like a 3-story, 3-floor, a bookstore. Yep. And the 3rd floor was just Geek Town. It's like light novels, manga, comic books, the works. You name it, we got it, kid. Whatever you need, we got it. So yeah, they had that. They had Freeren. I read a few pages from the beginning. I saw like a sad little manga. I asked a friend of mine who reads a shit ton of manga if he's aware of it. He wasn't. It looked pretty good, so I got like the 2 volumes. They were pretty cheap. And a few months later, bam, there's the anime. It's been announced. It was pretty cool. I really enjoyed volume 1. I should watch the anime. It looks good. And I got three volumes of Dungeon Meshi as well, as per other friend's recommendation, and I've also enjoyed that. Also before the anime. The only isekai anime manga I've been exposed to is Shield Hero. Never watched. Oh, you haven't watched Konosuba, but you like Megumin, huh? There's actually a visual novel of Konosuba coming out soon. I think I'm gonna stream it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it solo. I would love to stream it with someone, but I'm gonna wait and see. Learn Japanese to be able to read more obscure manga novels. Based? Can you read us Goblin Slayer? That's another manga I've been enjoying. What do you mean read you, Goblin Slayer? You mean on stream? That'd be pretty funny. Aqua Superiority. Also based. I don't know how many of you read Konosuba. I think I stopped at like volume 12 of the light novel. I only got volume 1 of the manga, and because I've been a big fan of the anime itself. I think the anime is like superb. The way, specifically Kazuma is like so good as a character in there. His voice actor really does the work. I'm so appreciative of how he does stuff, but everyone is there is awesome. Everyone is. Yeah, so there's good stuff in there. I got a little spoiler of the ending of Konosuba from the web novel, from a different online acquaintance. Dub or sub, there's only one right answer. Well, sub specifically for Konosuba. There are a few dubs I love, specifically Shield Hero. The dub is also good. I really enjoyed the dub. I mean, obviously I watched the sub. I just thought the voice actor for Naofumi just did a really great job. But he sadly passed away, I think, last year, which is a big shame. He was really good. But yeah, there's some good dubs out there. Just gotta find them. There are a few dubs I don't like. I mean, there are few dubs I don't like, to be honest. I like dubs a lot. Dubs I don't like would be Overlord, because I really didn't like the main character's voice. Just kind of ruined everything for me. I think I liked him when he was voicing Overlord, like Ainzul Gon, but when he was talking inside his head, I just really didn't like it. Also, Mushoku Tensei, the dub is kind of lackluster. Also, I didn't really like who they got for, like, the Tomokazu Sugita, that's Kion's voice actor. He voices Rudy's, that's the main character in Mushoku Tensei. He voices his, human or pre-isekai self, the one who does the thinking. Why's my model stuck? Low. Okay. So yeah, I just thought they just kind of, I don't know, screwed the pooch with a voice actor choice. Really rare to hear good voice acting in dubbed anime. The direction is always lacking. That's understandable. Retro Funk and Plain. Yeah, I love that one. And I used to listen to this track on loops, basically, while I was playing Nuclear Throne. Really got me in the groove. Yeah, I love dubs. It can't be helped. I love them. I love voice acting. I love voice actors. I have like, I don't know. Yeah, Aien, VA, Oshis, such as what's my model lagging? I don't like that. Oh, I know why. Hold on. Sorry, give me a sec. I guess you're not seeing anything different. I'm just staring off, doing the INTJ stare while you are sitting over there. There you go. It should be better now. Whoa, what happened? There we go. No more lags. Sort of. Where were we? Prepping for a 2-day snowstorm. Oh, damn. Gotta run? Okay. You have a good one, buddy. Stay safe. I remember the one time Vesper went out for a pint in a snowstorm. Was it a hurricane? Never mind that. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, man, I love... there are some voice actors I really like. Jameson Price, for example. Patrick Sates, for example. Jameson Price is the voice actor for Sojiro in Persona 5. The guy who says, "Ah, you're back." And he also played Malik in Tales of Graces, which I loved as well. And he played in Catherine, there's the disembodied voice that gives you either tutorial messages. Silly music, but okay. Disembodied voice, and he also tells you funny alcohol facts. I love that guy. That guy's voice. Patrick Sates, he's just like... He has such a good... He's really good. He voice acts Scorpion, but you look at him, you just see this nerdy guy, like, huh? Get over here! It came out of this guy's mouth, huh? And yeah, it did. I love that. It's like a Moe gap, but for VAs. Who else? I guess I love Yuri Lowenthal, Troy Baker, circa PlayStation 2 and 3 years, because I haven't really heard him in anything else, unless he just, you know, does stuff for The Last of Us, but I have not played The Last of Us, so I don't really care. Good on him, though. High-paying jobs. Kind of like wanting to go corpo or something. Core power? Corpo. Say corpo with me, subtitles. Corpo. 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 Whatever. Purple. ¿Por qué? Purpura? Nah, whatever. Anyways. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about D&D stuff. Does it recognize corporation? Yes. Does it recognize corporate? Yes. Corpo. I guess corpo is not really a word. It just said corporate instead of corpo. What the? That's really funny. It's like I'm about to use... I wish I could... Never mind. Like fighting with the subtitles, it feels like such a weird meta thing. It's like I'm Deadpool over here. Still doesn't understand VTuber terminology. It understands VTuber. How about... Hi. I love my Oshi. I love my Yoshi, I guess. Oshi. Oshi? Huh. A Yoshi's fine too. Yeah, what up, third? Yoshi's fine too. Would be odd if the VTuber subs didn't know what a VTuber is. I suppose so. Anyways. I guess I will pull out Exhibit A of today's subject, the main event. Well, let me see that it's ready. Yeah. Exhibit A, office. What do they call judges in Your Honor? It's kind of hiding the... Huh. Like this? I guess. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, I can pull out a picture. Oh yeah, I have another picture that I wanted to put on. Which was drawn for me by Ria. Let me put it on. Okay. Yay. I'll put him here. Here. Yeah, this is my half-elf Aien Lightstar. I love him. I mean, it's like loving myself, right? But yeah. Just a little bit of narcissism is healthy, right? Grumpy half-elf. Yeah, I don't know why she drew him grumpy. maybe it seemed like it. Don't do that on stream? Huh? What? Huh? What? Huh? What do you mean? TOS? What did I say? What did I do? Huh? What did I do? Oh, love it. Yeah, I guess so. You got me worried there for a sec. Man, sorry about that. Anyways, let me read this out to you. Let me also get rid of the Tekken 6 soundtrack, even though it's really cool. Do you speak into it? Is that what he has? Narcissism? Let's not talk about that. Never mind. Never mind about that. Sure. It's a nice one. No, wait, no. I need something more fantastical. Sure. Wait, actually, I have some JRPG tracks I got, which I can use them like with no issue. Excuse me. Sorry. Where did I put them? Sorry about that. Hold on. Don't read what's on screen. You probably already got to read it. I'm blocking it. Sorry. Yeah. Disclaimer: this image was AI generated. Don't. I had to give a picture in my brain for the character that I want to play, so I used AI. Do not worry. I do not condone. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Okay. Cool. And let me see. Yeah, he has a tiny friend, just like me. I don't know why. Every character I make has a tiny friend. Maybe that's just my archetype, I guess. Yeah, I have a little Ghastly. I gave him a New Yorker accent, high pitched. I'm gonna play as him for you. I didn't really get to play as a little guy. His name is Cuts, by the way. Tiny friend superiority based. Yes. Oh yeah, you're a little tiny friend. I'll put him right here. Here. Guess I'll put him here. Is he gonna introduce Aien? No. Oh well, no. How's it gonna? It's gonna work like this. This is basically a first-person thing I wrote, and there's gonna be a little thing where he meets the character Cuts, and Cuts has like 2 lines. I'm gonna read them out in his voice. I wanted to play more of Cuts in the session, but I didn't really get the chance to. I do want to iron out the things I can do as Cuts, because it's kind of like a separate character, but it's also part of my character. They come as a duo. And I want to see if I can influence some things about my character. Or, it'll be fine. But I'll tell you what I'm talking about as soon as I find some music. Music? Doko. Okay, that's music. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. Others? General? VTubing? And that's just VTubers. Regalia? Bruh. I don't know. Oh, it's fine. I can play Yeast music. Oh my god, is that what the subtitles gave me? V2 birds. Hell yeah. Ultimate game. Huh? What are these songs? Oh, I paid for these. Your Reality? I don't even know. I don't remember what this is. And I wish I could play Elliot Sue's music. I don't know if you guys are aware. There's this musician. His name is Elliot Sue. I'll write down his name in the chat. Elliot Sue. And he made like 3 albums by now of what is basically original JRPG music. JRPG-esque music. It's kind of like you know, Atelier, but also adventurous stuff. And I love those albums. I love that music. I paid for all 3 of them just so I could have them. And I love them all. I wish I could use them on stream. I don't know if there's any, I don't know if it'll cause any copyright issue. Once I get the secondary VOD track thing going, I'll probably play them. They're so good. But for now, this works. Hold on, I'll get some water and I'll just read out the whatever I wanted to read. Much better. Let's pick out a track. 2.5 minutes. Three minutes. Okay, I can work with this. Put it there. Okay, cool. Okay. Hold on. Ah, there it is. I thought about using an echo, but I think I'll refrain. So, there it is. Aien Lightstar. Well, to preface this, the idea for Aien Lightstar, you know what? I'll just talk about the 3 options I wanted to use. B. First, hold on. Excuse me. So yeah, I had 3 main choices. I really wanted to play this character that's like a grumpy old wizard. Which I did not name yet. Because I have the classic Gandalf, Magneto, old man voice that I love to do. Yeah. I should, yeah, I need to get like I want to do roll 1d20 as well. I like rolling stuff, so I like rolling these dice. I used to do like just roll 1d20 every day in some old Discord server I was in. What was I saying? Oh yeah, 3 characters. I wanted to play this old wizard, old fart. I wanted to set some masters on fire. You fool, what do you think you're doing? You know, like a grumpy old wizard man. I could be like a nicer. I mean, I have, when you do like an old man voice, you can have all sorts of ways you can go about it. You can either be old and kind. Oh lad, you know, 10 points to Gryffindor, like that. Or it could be like mean and you fool, like that. So I wanted to be that type of character. I wanted to just be an old man. But I'm kind of afraid of playing wizards. Well, I already mentioned this to like Regulus and whatnot. I have this choice paralysis often. So picking out spells Well, I'm like thinking, okay, I have all these people waiting for me to see what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna make a bad choice and I ruined everything. So yeah, this is like a big oh no thing I have with the playing wizards. So I thought maybe sorcerer because there's less choices, but I ended up just not doing it because I didn't really think of any interesting lore for him besides, you know. Actually, no, I thought about something. I thought about there's this character in what's it called? I picked some really good choices when it came down to it. Yeah, I think because thematically everything worked out. I'm gonna be this nimble, agile, fast guy with sword, but I have some spells too. It's like the ultimate sort of JRPG build, like for a main character. You know, you got the guy going Demon Fang. Huh, okay. Like slash. And then they just zoom to another enemy and it's like, huh. And bam. We either got a shield because, you know, the main character almost always has the most health. He's like he has the second most health if he's not the tank. And they're usually not the tank. And I'm not going to be tank, I think. I mean, I got like shield on me, which I'm going to obviously use because I am a sort of frontliner. But yeah, he zooms around fighting people, casting hexes, and I thought about using the little I thought about getting Eldritch Blast so I could do like a Kamehameha move because, you know, Demon Fang is like a Reppuken. It's like the Hadoken. It's the projectile you gotta have. But I'm okay with what I have. It's a bit more gimmicky than the usual JRPG Protagonist, but it's definitely fine. So yeah. What I thought about when I was going to play the wizard was I'm gonna have him be, there's a character I was gonna say in Pathfinder called Ezren, who is an old wizard. Excuse me, human. I don't remember if he's like 40, 50. He has this big beard. He's like a guy who just converted professions just so he could become a wizard. So he's starting at level 1, and I'm like, oh, you know what? That kind of works, because in D&D, if you in the D&D universe, you got your book where all your spells are, and if you don't, you know, use them, you're just not really a wizard anymore or something. But you can go back to it, relearn, restudy, and, you know, go to your book of spells, and now you're a wizard again. So I thought, you know what? That kind of works. It's like, okay, he lost his book, and now he's starting over, and it's gonna be fun. Maybe he's grumpy about it. Gotta do reps, true to life. True. Yeah. So that was my first choice, which I did not pick. Second choice was, I believe, JRPG Man. You have a certain amount of spells memorized and the rest are in your book. If you lose your book in memory, you forget. Yeah, exactly. Which is kind of weird to me, like on a personal level, considering, you know, wizards and mages in other settings. But, you know, it works for what I was gonna be. But that's okay. It works well for this setting. Maybe they did it because of that. I don't know. What was I saying? Third choice. Oh yeah, third choice. I was basically gonna rip off Aien from Tales of Berseria, because I wanted to be Aien in Tales of Berseria is like a sort of angel guy who's roaming the earth. He's about 1,000 years old. He's got a curse on him. He's like a sort of thing where he's a sort of bad guy, but not exactly. But he lets all of his bad emotions go out. So that's kind of like making his spirit go dark and cursing him slowly. Anyway, he's just a really cool dude. So imagine like an angel martial artist, because his curse makes it so that everything he touches or goes with brings bad luck to him. So for example, if he uses a weapon, that weapon is gonna slip and fall, something's gonna happen, and he's gonna get badly hurt because of that. That's why he just punches people. Because nothing can go wrong when it's just his body. He can't get stabbed. And I thought, yeah, you know what? I kind of want to play that. Because I want to play him because he's cool. He's a cool-ass character. One of the best characters in that game. One of the reasons people play that game, I think. But I thought again, like, can I really play this character? Because when I'm... Uchini power that makes you trip over yourself. Sorta. But think like even worse stuff. Because when I'm playing D&D, I always wanna talk as my character. I played D&D in the past. Before this one, the previous time was like 2 years ago with different online friends. And basically none of them talked as their character. And that's okay. You know, everyone plays D&D their own way. I'm not gonna knock them for that. But I wanted something cooler. I wanted something a bit more special. I wanted to, you know, not just people saying, "Oh, I'm gonna say that to him. I'm gonna do that right now." My character does X is always lame. I mean, yeah, that's my personal opinion. I'm not gonna knock anyone for doing that. Because, you know, maybe they're shy about it. Maybe they think it's cringe, but they're playing D&D in the first place. I mean, you know, just have fun. Maybe they don't believe in their voice or something. I don't know. Could be it could be a lot of things. I had my fun though. I had nice tales from that. It was fun. And I talked to them. I always talk to them as my character. Well, sort of always. I mean, you know, usually. And it kind of forced them sometimes to talk back, which was pretty funny. It's making me think. Yeah, the guy was playing Tabaxi Paladin, the one I was playing it back then. And I was playing what I believe was human cleric who had this background in entertainment. Because it sort of fit what I wanted to be, which was a cleric who's kind of funny. Does silly things. So I always forgot the name of his character, his Catman Paladin. So I just called him Catman, like to his face, as my character. Playing something similar soon. Ooh, like a cleric with entertainment. Yeah, I didn't really know what to put for his lore, so I asked one of my other online acquaintances. And since my cleric knew Gnomish for some reason, he told me, you know what you could do? You could be a cleric who was in a traveling troupe with gnomes. So you picked up on Gnomish. And I thought, damn, that's brilliant. How'd you even... Huh? That's crazy. That's so cool. But I wanted to come up... Theater religion in the game I'm in. That's so cool. I wanted to come up with theater clerics. That's awesome. I didn't know what god to pick. I thought, okay, D&D must have some original gods I can believe in as my cleric. And I looked at the what's it even called? The what's it called? Like the god circles. I looked at all the gods basically. I looked at the list of gods, and I didn't really like any of them. So I thought, oh, okay, I can make an original one or something. The next session, and well, the next session never happened. But I still had my fun. What was I saying? Yeah, and don't worry about that. It's all good. It was a bit of a... Well, it's always hard to organize these, isn't it? Rare are the cases where it's just like, hey, you want to play? And then it's like everyone wants to play, and then bam, happens. Somehow it happened to us for this session, sort of. Like the previous one, it's like it happened within the week. You guys want to play D&D? Yes. Okay, let's go Saturday. Okay, cool. And I wasn't able to come to the first session, but it was okay. It happens so often, but it's sadly painful for character creation. Yeah. That's why, I mean, I kind of want to be a DM someday, but the sheer amount of mechanics is so daunting. Like for D&D, I could probably never be a DM, not anytime soon. I was thinking, there are those old books. I'm not sure, I don't know if you're familiar with them. They're called Sorcery. I'll write it down. I think it's by, what's his name? Neil. No, not Neil. Steve Jackson, maybe? Steve Jackson? As a DM, I can tell you I just started DMing as soon as I understood the rules of combat, and I just winged the rest. Huh. Okay, that's pretty based. I watch a lot of... Excuse me. I watch a lot of D&D shorts. Hold on, let me... Second. Yo, Tupo! Thank you for the raid, dude. My potato bro. From another Mo. Raid and sleep, raid and sleep, raid and sleep. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. What was my... Oh, I have my line somewhere. Oh, yeah. Don't worry. I'll take it from here. Your viewers are safe with me, I Lloyd Tupo, so you just focus on resting. You have a good one, buddy. It's the line, yeah. Yo, Sterling G. Rickman, what up, dude? Welcome, Raiders. Hope you guys have a good one. I'm talking about, like, D&D stuff. Like a session I recently had. And, characters I was gonna play. Characters I am gonna play. Yeah, you sleep well, buddy. Love Tato. Where was I? Oh yeah, Sorcery by Steve Jackson. Sorcery. Steve Jackson. Steve Jackson's Sorcery. So yeah, if you're not familiar, and Whiplash, I guess you just said you're not familiar. What this is like it's sort of familiar to a choose your own adventure book, but not exactly. It's like a pre-made RPG contained within one book. The end of the book, if you look at the end, you'll find pre-made character sheets, and at the beginning of the book there's like a little guide for the person who's gonna... No, it's not single player. This is actually multiplayer. The book is for the DM. You can basically put the last pages of the book, which are the character sheets, onto a scanner or a printer and print them out. And you just read from the book. The book tells you like what to do as a DM or GM, I guess. And you can help the players. It's pretty good. It's like I said, it's self-contained stuff. So you can just, if you'll find it, just give it a little read. It's pretty cute. I tried it once, only once with people. The books I have belong to my older brother. They're quite old. I think they're like from the 80s. But it's pretty cool. And actually, if you look it up, Sorcery is also a game on Steam. They adapted some of the Sorcery books into playable games. Seems interesting. Been delving back into tabletops hard. Yeah, man. Irina Chronica stuff was cool. I didn't really get to catch like the later streams after the character creation, but it's so cool. Lovingly crafted. It's cool to see. Where was I? Oh, yeah, I guess we just finished talking about sorcery. I'll bring this back up. Yeah, tabletops are cool. I don't know about you guys, but I really enjoyed like session 0 back when they did what was it even called? They did World of Darkness, the Hollow Myth. When they did World of Darkness sessions, I watched like session 0. I think they called it session 0. I think it like people said it's not technically session 0, or like session 1 of each character, kind of like a tutorial. Then they brought all of them together at the end, which is really cool. I kind of wanted to do that someday. Specifically, there are like RPGs I've been looking into, like, excuse me, like the Konosuba RPG or the Goblin Slayer RPG. I bought but the 2 of those. I don't know when I'm gonna touch those real. I mean, I tried reading the Konosuba RPG. Session 0 is used differently between games. First the character creation, others is the introductory phase. Okay, so yeah, what they did, what Callie did, Calliope Mori Calliope, what she did was a session where she created the character, and then a session which was kind of like a tutorial story, or rather the origin story of each character. She gave each of them a premise, which is really cool. The individual sessions for each character are cool, and I think that's honestly a great way to introduce new players to the game. Yes! I thought the same thing. And some of those are like so memorable. They had such cool moments. Specifically, Gora's. Gura? Subtitles, please. Goras? Gura. Ra? Whatever. Yeah, high effort. She really took it seriously. Gura! Please! No, not Google! Goomba! Goomba? Okay, yeah, sure, Goomba. It takes Goomba. So yeah, Gar Goomba. See a car Goomba, really. Wait, it did? Gura? Laura. What if I say Gura? Gura. Garu Gura. Whatever. Realmente. Realmente. Gura. Go to sleep, Tupo. Got Garden Gura there for a second. Oh, man. Oh, man. It noticed Gura for a second, but it changed it to Gorilla. All it took was a little Spanish to summon Tupo. What was they saying? Oh yeah, Gorilla. That's another hollow. Oh, don't let her hear that. Gorilla. So yeah, Gura's session 0. Let's just call it that because that's what called. Seriously, Florida, because that's what Callie called it. Gura is a surprisingly great role player. I don't know why I asked that. I don't know why I put a question mark at the end there. Gura is a surprisingly good role player? But yeah, I was like so surprised with how good she did the what's it called? Improvisation and the voice she gave to the character. When she just gave herself an accent. But she knew, like, it's like she knew she was the character. because she was playing this character that's like in a rural area, true entertainer in a rural area with like background in farming and smithing, whatnot. And I'll never forget this for some reason. When she asked Callie how far someone is, and then Gura said something along the lines of, what's it called? 2 John Deeres? Whoops. Hold on. Whoops. Hold on. And John Deere, I looked it up just to know what it is like a specific farming vehicle brand. Which is like, who references that besides people who actually are in the know? It was really cool. So that's why I aim to play a character that I'm like that I could roleplay truthfully, because that is like a big element of the fun for me. So cleric entertainer, that was like, I'm so Texan, I assumed that it was a shotgun, right? No, it's like a big farming vehicle. So I'm gonna have to ask you to step out of this vehicle. 2 John Deeres. I think I'm right. I don't even need to look it up. I'm pretty sure it's John Deere. About 2 John Deeres. So yeah, I was gonna... Excuse me. I was thinking when I mentioned this to the other... Putting an aspect of yourself into character helps anchor it and let you roleplay a bit more. Yeah, the authenticity. So yeah, I think I can roleplay Aien Lightstar truthfully, because this JRPG as heck character, a true Kafka-esque stream. Well, man, I don't get how true this term is to each one of my streams. This is actually insane. I'm turning into this character live as we speak. Where's the cockroach arc? I mean, technically the cockroach arc has already started. I already read chapter 1 of Franz Kafka's Metamorphosis. I have no idea when I'll go back to chapter 2. Maybe someday. Maybe I'll do it like once I actually get an ASMR mic or something. I have no idea. I'm metamorphosing right now. What do you think you are, the elf ears? Ooh, metamorph, go! The ace of clubs! Oh, wait. Oh no, God hand. My God hand brain rot. Want tough gangsta? Diamonds! You can find me at the club. Ow, I'm hurt. I mean, heart. You think Kamen Rider is just a Kafka reference, now that I think about it? Maybe. You might, yeah, you might have something there. Don't you have an ability that would let you disguise yourself as a humanoid cockroach? I do. That's such a good idea, Regulus. I could scare people with that. Then again, I might get stabbed. The metamorph is just a henshin! Melts into a horrifying creature. That's pretty good. I can henshin. That's such a cool idea. I need to find that moment I can go Sentai mode, but the crew is gonna be, I don't know how they're gonna take it. I don't think Sentai is a thing in the D&D world, but it would be pretty cool if it is. A parody of Kamen Rider? Wouldn't surprise me at how many there are, to be honest. Is there a Twitter link? Wait, are you talking about the toothpaste one? The toothpaste riders? The toothpaste Sentai? Play Senpai. What? There's this Twitter where someone is playing Dentist Man. Oh, you saw it. Okay. Is it a man? I thought it's a woman. Huh. Weird. Where was I say that a lot. So yeah, I was thinking Regulus. I'm gonna talk to you anyway. When you were busy doing the part in the cave with the other players, our party was split, basically. We were... Oh, that one! I've seen this one. The Metamorphosis Kamen Rider. I've seen this piece of artwork. It's pretty sick. I like it. Henshin! Our party was split. We had a few players outside talking to the orc farmer who was sad about his daughter, and we had a few KO'd party members who were stuck in a cave, the cave they were exploring in session 1. I joined in session 2 alongside a goblin bard, so we could help the party. Good Lukes. Yes, that's right. Goody Lukes. Oh yeah, so when they were in the cave, I was talking to the team about how I kind of wanted to incorporate a title system, like in JRPGs, where if I do something like finish a quest, I can get a title out of that. Like, Rat Slayer killed 50 rats. And I would get like a bonus for that if I have that title equipped. I want to work that into the character, but I guess it's a bit homebrew-y. So yeah, it's worth discussing, I think. Just like for the fun part. I'm probably, like, as the character, I'm not going to talk about acquiring titles because I'm not breaking meta. I'm not a fourth wall breaker. I don't want that to happen. Just brag about it in town until people start using it. All right. The Rat Slayer is back in town. Yeah. All right, let me read this out. It's been over an hour and I haven't even read this. I made the text big, so it's like 5 pages, but it's really just a few paragraphs. It's like 24 font size. Imagine a party where every member specializes in killing a single type of basic enemy. Rats. Spiders? They're never gonna call the dragon guy. Congratulations, you invented a new light novel. Wait, did I? Oh, you know what? No, it's been done. Sorry, it's been done. Sort of. Not exactly. There's this light novel called... Hold on. There's actually 2 light novels. One of them I hate. And one of them I love. It's the one I like is called Min-Maxing Isekai. Min-Maxing my TRPG build in another world. Basically what this is this guy, well, he died, Isekai obviously. He was commissioned in death to save a world in peril. A tabletop RPG fanatic is reborn as a humble farm boy with a rulebook for the universe at his fingertips. Young Eric's quest for an invincible character build will require more than his decades as a number-crunching munchkin. Even with power-leveled skills, feudal life is no cakewalk, especially when you keep drawing more attention than you can handle. This is actually one of my favorites. I really like this one. Min-maxing my TRPG build. Wait, 9 books? I only read 4. Well, thanks for reminding me about this. I'm gonna send it to myself. I have to read the rest. This is actually a really... It's one of the ones I actually like. Because what he does... You know what? He actually introduced to me... Let me see if I can... A scale I was not aware of. It's called... The Henderson scale. Well, the official title of the book is Min-maxing my TRPG build in another world. And the subtitle is Preach the Good Word of Mr. Henderson. Where the Mr. Henderson scale is about... It's like a scale of derailing the adventure. And actually, at the end of each of the volumes, the author added a small chapter of a what-if scenario. What if the lead character changed his choice, or one specific choice, which would derail his life completely into a different outcome? And that is so cool to me. I also really like how the magic works in that world. Which I can't really explain. It's kind of like, I think it's kind of like the magic in The Witcher, where they have this chaos energy and they have to use the chaos to reprogram reality. And that's magic. Yeah, I was really surprised because when I read about Mr. Henderson, I was not aware of the Mr. Henderson scale. Or rather, the Mr. Henderson story. Mr. Henderson, for those who don't know, it's kind of like an old... like imagine old screen caps of, you know, old internet forums where a guy basically retells his D&D story of how he kind of hated his GM. So what he did was he made this huge book. He wrote this huge book about the character he's playing, and whenever he did something that the DM felt was like annoying, he said, "Yeah, it's mentioned in my book. Did you not read it?" And the DM just, like, out of sheer exhaustion, I guess, just let it slide because, damn, sure, whatever, I guess. There's some base Japanese authors out there that aren't writing generic isekai settings. Yes. Yes. I mean, that's the isekai light novels I like. I mean, some generic ones, you know, it's kind of like this. Isekai, the way it is right now, is people either going, oh, you know what? I can make this, but better. Or, I can make this, but I want to self-insert into something I like. Or, I can make this, but I can make it sell better by putting better waifus in. That's what I think, like, the main choices are for them when they start writing. Revolutionary. I know, right? I mean, a lot of things are like that. I think it's understandable. It's kind of like, I think I already mentioned this on stream before. There's this author, the author of The Watchmen. What's his name again? The Watchmen. Alan Moore. Alan Moore, the author of The Watchmen and V for Vendetta. He gave some writing advice on YouTube. There's like little videos where he gives writing advice. Excuse me. And one of the writing advice I liked, it stuck with me. Read bad books. Read bad books. Because when you read bad books, they inspire you to do better. When you read a good book, it's like, hey, okay, that was good. But when you read a bad one, it's kind of like a spite thing, right? It's like, damn, this is so annoying. I know I can do better than this. And I had this happen to me. And I really like that. Like this advice. Like there's this isekai light novel book series I read. I did not finish it. Like there's, I think, probably over 20 books in that. I read up to about 14 or 16, like the volume. Also easier to notice pitfalls. Yes. Basically, I think what this means is you notice the things you don't like and you know how to fix them, so you try to do that. Finish the series, lazy. I mean, okay, here's the thing. I hate the main character in that isekai light novel series. It's called Cooking with Wild Game. It's kind of like a cooking isekai where a guy, you know, he gets isekai'd, and what the unique thing about this book series is the setting. And can I drag like a picture in here? Can I? No, it's a URL. Wait, URL to OBS links to source. Maybe not. Wait, can I copy it? Copy image OBS? No, it's not a thing. Can I copy it here? No. The dungeon. I really like this series called The Dungeon Fucking Sucks. Based on an old wizardry TRPG and has gritty dungeon delving where adventurers drop like flies and the magic system uses spell slots. That sounds funny. Is that a Western one? Or a Japanese one? Let me save this. Hold on, I'm gonna save this image so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Where did I put it? Here? Okay, cool. Up, oh. Hey. Ow. Cooking with Wild Game. Exhibit A. The art is really good. I like the art. It's a Japanese one. It has a light novel and a webcomic adaptation by a fan. Dude, I want to read that. Link me later, will you? Thanks. Link me. Link. Yes, thank you. Subtitles. So yeah, I hate the main character. This guy, the guy here on the right, is an idiot. He's such a stupid idiot. I hate him. And I'm not like BSing. I'm not full of crap right now. I'm telling you, this guy's a genuine moron. The way he got isekai'd was by... Okay. Look. I don't know, I think I'm having like this internal fight where I try to like explain, and then my inner second trying to be objective here guy is saying, hey, look, I mean, you know, this guy, he did stuff that he was probably thinking was alright, but this guy's stupid, okay? He got isekai'd. This guy is okay. His dad is like a chef at a restaurant, and he helps his dad in the restaurant. And mobsters, yakuza, are in town, and they want his restaurant as the last place so they can control this entire area, so that they have the entire turf. And I don't know. They ambushed the guy's dad, and now he's in the hospital. But now the restaurant is on fire. And the chef tells his son, son, please rescue my prized knife, the one I cannot allow to get burned. It's a very it's like, okay, it's precious. It's a precious thing. Okay, sure. That's fine. Okay, you know, I know it's a very important item for him. So this guy dived headfirst. Maybe not headfirst, but this guy dived into a restaurant on fire, and I guess it's kind of like he got isekai'd. I'm 100% sure he basically got killed in regular Earth. And then he found himself in this isekai, which is basically a different world altogether, with different plants, different animals. They're all somewhat similar. Yeah, he got the knife. Excuse me. He got the knife. He got the dad's knife and he died, and now he has the knife in this new world. The knife isn't any, like, a special knife or anything. It is unique in that specific world, but it's not crazy. I mean, there's no magic or anything. It's just a regular world with its own set of politics, its own set of gods. He doesn't meet a god, by the way. There's no god anything. But the people in the world, that's what's so cool about the light novel series. Cooking's kind of magic. Cooking's kind of magic. You know what? You're right, Mr. Charles. Mr. Charles? Sure. Thank you, subtitles. Sir Charles! Anyways. Cooking is... It's kind of like alchemy. Yeah, you know, yeah, I guess so. It's fun. But that's what it's not what I'm getting at. The world, this setting is... Cooking science. What, do all of you have something to say about this? It's science. It's like alchemy. It's kind of magic when you think about it. What was I saying? Right. Basically he ends up with, well, you're seeing this lady here who kind of looks like, I guess Isla from Chrono Trigger. You know, she has this tan, these fangs from a beast, because the cooking is okay. Like riding a bicycle. He basically ends up in what is an area populated by a tribe, which, you know, okay, it's a tribe, so the people aren't advanced, but this is kind of like their own choice. It's kind of like, I don't want to say anything that would reference real world stuff, because they're not really cavemen. They understand the concept of money, because there is a society out there, but they just choose to live this way specifically because that's their tradition. It's kind of like natives. They're kind of like natives in a way. And he ends up in that tribe's location, and they kind of take him in. He has this female lead he gets attached to, and nothing ever happens, even 14 volumes in between them, although I guess they like each other very much. Whatever, it doesn't matter. That world, there's like 4 countries we know of, few races we know of, really interesting people. Like from all he gets to meet in town. They call it the post town. Basically, what he does is he organizes a sort of food stall in the post town where they have all these stalls, and he starts making a business basically for the tribe that took him in, and he trains the people from the tribe, and they're kind of like advancing in society in a way. And I found that really interesting. Not just because of the things that happen there, but also because of the food items that are there. Because as I mentioned, all of the vegetables and the animals are not... Doesn't sound bad so far. Okay. So this guy basically grilled himself in a restaurant that's on fire. I didn't really say anything about what makes him a bad character. Basically, he doesn't feel real to me as a character. He has these moments where he's doing something which does not fit his character at all. For example, there is this bit, you can see this in the manga, I guess, if you read the manga instead. There's this bit where he confronts one of the tribe's warriors about something, and he for a moment gets this, I guess, flame in his eyes, which the warriors usually have, and he says this thing to the guy. It's what it felt like to me was, I was reading it and I was thinking, this situation is kind of like you have this feeling where if you have an argument with someone and then you go to sleep and in your bed you're thinking, oh damn, I could have said that instead and I could have won it even. I could have won that argument, but I didn't. I should tell it to that guy tomorrow. That moment felt like that to me. Like, this is bullshit. There's no way a character as stupid as this guy would ever come up with that kind of thing to say on the spot. So he doesn't feel real to me at all. He kind of ruined himself, basically. Ugh. Yeah. There are a few more examples of this, not specifically that come to mind, except for like things where he solves some situation. Sounds like a self-insert. Gary's too. Author's parrot. Maybe that's it. Because I really like the world, and I like the setting. I like all the characters. I think they're all super interesting, except for this guy. Sorry, one sec. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I just got a link. Whoa. Oh, God. Any such game. I just got a link to another Discord server from a colleague of mine, which after I told her about the D&D thing I've been going through, she asked me if I want to join her and her friend's D&D session. So that's cool. There's going to be a little more D&D in my life. So I love that. Protagonists do feel like they usually in the worst part of the stories like this. Colorful and fun. Yeah, the protagonist has to be inoffensive. Yeah, it's... Yeah, I don't even know what to say about this guy. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I think he just angered me the way he is. But, whatever. I have this really, really cool things going. Like, it's like you can tell this world has a history. Things happen behind the scenes. There's like inner politics which you don't even, you only slightly hear about, because the main focus is, you know, cooking stuff and the things that follow, because cooking is cultural. There's also this facet of cultural cooking in there, which is so fascinating, intriguing in there. Because the tribesman, what he did was brought methods of cooking that the people from the tribes were either not aware of or they just never used. For example, he solves this situation for the elderly lady in the tribe, which can barely chew any meat, and the meat that they usually eat is very hard. I'm surprised he stays in the tribe. That's kind of delightful. Yeah, that's kind of what I really like about the book series as well. You get to see a point of view which you don't usually get to see in other isekai-like novels. This sort of tribal setting, and the way they deal with people from a more regular society that we know of. Excuse me. The world is kind of, you know, medieval-ish. You know, they got carriages, you know, horses, whatnot. But society is still there. There's politics, there's kings, there's dukes. There's people coming from the world, the merchants, builders. So yeah. That's what I really liked about this, the clash of cultures. But yeah, he solved that situation for the elderly lady by basically making burgers. By making ground beef patties, and the teeth of, or rather the jaws of the people in this tribe, the jaws are very strong because they all eat these hard meats, and they have been eating these hard meats for, I don't know, tens, hundreds of years. But this actually comes up as like a point which the people were fearful about. Won't eating this soft meat make their jaws weaker? And it will, but it'll take a long time for that to happen. The enemy burger is omnipresent. True, true. It's omnipresent. Everything can be solved with a baga. Baga. Borgar. Anyway, how do you even get to this? What were we talking about before? I think I was talking about another... Oiga! All those people! All those hamburgers! I think we were talking about another light novel, which I liked. I forgot which one. Oh, it's fine. Bye. Oh yeah, we were talking about min-maxing in another world. Such a cool book. Oh yeah, speaking of cool books, there's another light novel-ish book I really like. The Faraway Paladin. Kind of straying from the topic I wanted to talk about today, but the setting in this world is very cool as well. Like, it's a fantasy book series, also Japanese, but what reading this book felt like, let me get you a picture. This is from the manga specifically. JPEG, thank you. I love JPEGs. Bam. Faraway Paladin. I looked around, there's no translation for dungeon, fucking sucks. Aw. Make you so... Okay. God, I love the Faraway Paladin. Specifically reading the books. I watched only the first episode of the anime and I read the manga. No, I don't read Japanese, but Regulus does. Regulus learned JP so he can read more stuff. That's totally based. I want to do a Duolingo stream someday. It should be fun. I do like pronouncing things in a very Japanese way though. Does that count? Also know the letters for no and ah. Does that count? Anyway. Those designs are super stylish. Yeah. Mid D&D character based on Blood Once, a paladin. Oh, that's pretty sick. Yo, Charlie Folds in with a raid. Hold on, I have the line. Hold on, let me read it out. I have the line. Don't worry, I'll take it from here. Your viewers are safe with me, Charlie Folds. So you just focus on resting. It'll all be all right. Sorry, I added that in there. Charlie Raid. Thank you. What up, Berlin? What up, G Clef Cannon? Kaiser, Klondike. Anyway, a performer as always. Yeah, I gotta be the performer. I'm the performer in this house. Gotta perform. Great entrance. Good to. Yes, thank you. Of course, naturally. What else would you expect from a performer such as me? What's this? Oh, Berlin. I was talking. This is kind of like a just chatting day, sort of. I was talking about influences for the D&D character I was making for a recent D&D session I had, and it kind of led to us talking about light novels that I've been reading that are either, well, basically isekais, but the good ones, or rather the ones I really like, because everything I like is good and everything I don't like is bad, because that's how this works, right? This is the internet after all. So I was talking about how the Faraway Paladin is such a good book series. Reading the Faraway Paladin to me felt like I was reading another The Hobbit. I don't know if you guys read The Hobbit. The Hobbit is the book that came before Lord of the Rings. It has this fantastical feel. This world where magic is so interesting. They have basically in this world, you use words, specific like words uttered like in a sort of like a godly language to either bring things into reality or change reality, like reprogram reality, if you will. And it's Tolkien is a good at making magic feel mythological. Yeah, I'll be honest, I have not actually read Lord of the Rings. I only watched the movies. Because reading Lord of the Rings kind of felt daunting to me. I don't know. I think it's probably has to do something with the fact that after the movies came out and I watched them, and I talked to a guy in school back then who read the books, and he told me, yeah, they removed so much from the books to fit everything into the movies. And I thought, damn, there's more? The movie was like 2.5, 3 hours long. Really? So it felt kind of daunting to me, even though I read all of Harry Potter multiple times. English 2.0. What about H.P. Lovecraft? Is that English 5.0? Because reading Lovecraft, I tried reading Lovecraft. Like I don't know if it's the first one. It's just Call of Cthulhu, basically. It felt like I had to not just use a dictionary, but also I needed like a science team to figure out, whoops, what I'm reading. He writes, it's more that everything is framed differently. Yes, it's the framing. It's also, yeah, the framing. Because page 1, I read the first 3 pages with a friend. Tolkien more manageable than you think. Yeah, I'd assume so. At this point, I've read plenty of... I mean, I think I probably rotted my brain with all these light novels I read. So maybe it is less manageable. But I'm sure I'll probably deal with it. I'll probably be okay. Wait, what was I saying? I forgot what was that. Where was I? Manageable. I said manageable. I don't know what I was saying. Anyway, Faraway Paladin. Sorry, streamer brain. Oh wait, I was saying... Oh yeah, Call of Cthulhu. Call of Cthulhu. Yeah, Aien... Oh god. Don't say that. I'm scared even more about Aien brain rot. Isekai brain rot too. Oh god. It's over! I'm gone. I can't read any other books anymore. Oh, I did read... I did get some books that aren't light novels. In the past few years. Which I've read, not to completion, but I really enjoyed them. But they're not exactly... Is prose like science, like fiction? They're not fiction. They're just like stories by people about things. But whatever. Isekai. Look, there's good stuff out there, man. There's good stuff. Like the Faraway Paladin. Here, this guy. Like I said, it feels very The Hobbit-esque. Where it feels like a classic fantasy adventure, but it doesn't feel old. It feels new. It feels good to read. Based on only hearing Call of Cthulhu in a tabletop context. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I haven't played Call of Cthulhu in tabletop form. It's probably really cool. I've heard about... I know it's really popular in Japan. Man, it's so cool that they have all these replays. In case you don't know, replays are what they call a basic sort of, not novelization, but rather it's kind of like a scribe that writes down the things people say and do in the tabletop adventure. and they just put it all in a book in light novel form, and get some drawings done, and they put like 5 pages worth of drawings or something in there to spice it up. Japan plays Call of Cthulhu very differently. It's kind of funny. That's interesting. I'd like to know about that. Shouldn't be so ornery. You're right. I should give some isekai a chance. Sure. Yeah, I mean, you do you, dude. It's all good. Yeah, I can recommend things. Well, that's what I'm doing right now, really. Well, I'm just talking about the things I like. The Far Right Paladin, it's good fantasy. It feels like it's good fantasy. The characters are cool. The things that happen there, the actions are cool. The magic is super interesting. The combat is interesting. The things the characters go through is they're interesting. Everything is interesting. Everything is really cool in there. Is the ponytail one in the back a girl? No, actually. It's an elf guy. There's no girls in the main character's party, which is kind of funny. ReZero web novel arcs 1 to 6 are good. Stop reading at 6 though. About ReZero, actually, I stopped after the first arc in the anime because I just didn't like the main character. Basically, I didn't like Subaru. I didn't like him. I don't know. I didn't like him as a character. He felt too. I guess this happens often. There are these characters that are haughty. I knew it's gonna write it like that. Haughty, like they feel kind of like snob-ish. He feels like a snob to me. The boys only read the first volume though. Subaru and Rudy are very similar in that they're both developed heavily throughout the story. Okay. Rudy, I know. Because the whole point of Rudy's adventure in Mushoku Tensei is it's a story of redemption. He is basically doing things differently from the way he screwed up on Earth. Isekai is a curious genre in that it almost has to be subversive in some way to be really attention grabbing. Yes, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Because there are some isekais that I find kind of despicable. To name one, I'll just show the picture maybe. Hold on. Oh, I'll say the name. It's In Another World with My Cell Phone. Whoops. In Another World with My Cell Phone. Smartphone, sorry. In Another World with My Smartphone. That I watched like the first episode. Oh god, just looking at this is making me want to throw up, sort of. It's like one of those things I kind of despise. Huh? Where is it? Oh, whoops. What is this? JPEG, please? Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? There it is. In Another World with My Smartphone. Look. This anime's name is exactly... It's exactly what it says on the tin. Okay. Here's the thing, Charlie. Here's the thing, Mr. Charlie Folds. When he died, the gods, like I think there were like a bunch of 3 gods, they asked them, like, what do you want to have in this new world that you're gonna be in? And he said, oh, I kind of just want to have my smartphone. God. So obviously he has service and he can access the internet in that other world and he can show it to people. So in episode like 1 or 2, he has this thing where like, hey, here's the recipe for ice cream. Maybe you can make that, and then they make ice cream. And it's stupid. The isekai, the satellite too. Maybe they did. That one anime, Japanese historical figures transformed into women. Did the I have a cell phone thing better? It wouldn't surprise me, Klondike, because this anime is friggin' stupid. So, doing the smartphone thing better is... you don't have to do much to do that. God hooked him up with a good Wi-Fi. Real. Seriously. And, I don't know. I mean, I could forgive it if any of the designs look good. They all feel kind of generic. Is the thing. They all just follow a specific trope. They all do... It's like, hey, you got the sisters. The sister on the right is kind of flat and punches people. And the sister on the left casts magic and has the big booba. And they're both very sweet, if not a bit tomboyish, the right one, because she punches people. And when you punch people, you're obviously a tomboy. So that's, yeah, this is the character. The other ones, the girl that looks like she came out from Japan on the upper right. I don't know. She has Japanese stuff. I don't know. It's stupid. She has a sword, I guess. She has a katana. This whole... I hate it. I hate this one. And this is season 2 of the anime, by the way. Oh, sweet. This is the right music to be on, because I'm angry. Imagine, if you will, having the ability to ping enemy locations with your phone's GPS, then using this data to blast every enemy on a battlefield with pinpoint accuracy. Buddy, that's just a tactical nuke? Based? You're solving quite a few things with that. So he's rizzing girls using his iPhone. Got it. Yes. This is it. That's the anime. That's the isekai right here. He's rizzing girls with his phone. That's it. I hate it. Get out of my sight. Just call it part of isekai smartphone based. What did I? Oh, it's an ad. Huh? Hey babe, got games on my phone. Good isekai I'd recommend. Ascendance of a Bookworm. I have not read that one. I know there is an anime. I was planning on watching that. I did not get to that. I'm a spider, so what? Yes. So I'm a spider, so what? I watched that anime. It is super interesting. Excuse me. That anime. It's like, okay. They all got isekai'd, like the whole classroom. Did a whole school got isekai? I don't know. I think it's like a whole classroom got isekai'd, and they all got like different bodies in that world. Like one dude isekai'd as a grill, as a girl, and one girl isekai'd as a spider, which is the main character, and some other stuff happened. The teacher isekai'd as an elf. Basically, a lot of things go on behind the scenes in there. It's super interesting in that regard. Spider herself is kind of cute. Yes, I agree. Wait, you mean her spider form? Are you physically attracted? She looks cute. I do like cute characters. Like cute things. That's why I always have this cute orb-ish creature next to me. Case in point. My D&D character. Aien Lightstar. Apotheosis of a Demon. Shiniyasui Koushaku Reijo. I'm not familiar with those. That's interesting. I'm gonna write them down. Hold on. Lightstar being showed up by light novels. Yeah, we'll go back to Lightstar. Don't worry. He's a part of my soul now. He's not leaving anytime soon. It's like your masks in Persona 5. They're just another facet of you, right? All right, I put those recs in there. Aien Lightstar. So yeah, the Faraway Paladin is really, it's just good. I mean, I would just recommend the light novels themselves because they feel like genuine books rather than light novels. Even though they do have a few pictures strewn in it. But the artwork! Oh, the artwork in the light novel. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if it's available. The Far Away Paladin light novel art. In the anime, okay, look at, oh my god. The absolute tastefulness of it. No, that's the manga. I'm looking, I want to see the wizard. It's hard to find the one I'm talking about. Maybe this one. I guess I'll just show you one. It's not showing what I mean specific. A web P. Thank you. I hate web Ps. Please don't be a web P, please. Oh, it's a JPEG. Thank you. The art in the Faraway Paladin light novel is sort of breathtaking. They have these, there's this bit, it's in volume 1, where the main character goes through a test. I'll put it here. He goes through a test where he is left alone in a sort of dungeon-y area, and he has to complete a certain task. And then one of his mentors, the guy who teaches him magic specifically, shows up to fight him. And the artwork for that page is insane. It's frightening. Excuse me. Because what happened there? It's like the artwork is perfectly fitting with what was being written, which was the wizard descending with like his full power on our main guy, and his wizard robe. Well, the wizard guy, well, he has this flight power. He has a lot of powers. You know, he's an old sage. He has basically everything you can imagine. He knows these insane spells that can erase things out of existence. So imagine this legendary figure coming down on you, coming to kick your ass. It's not this guy. It's not this guy on screen right now. I believe this is one of the party members, who's kind of like the Aragorn function. Yeah, I couldn't find the one I was talking about. You should just check volume 1, I guess, instead. It's such awesome artwork. Crazy fit. Apotheosis of a Demon and Reijo are both very underrated. 100 chapters complete, but it was really good. Shiniasui Reijo has really interesting magic systems and settings. They're both Femc series. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't see a lot of female lead isekais. Maybe I do. I mean, I kind of do, but they're mostly like, I'm stuck in a game? Isekai. Like, what's it called? The one with Bakarina. Oh yeah, all roads lead to doom, which is where she is stuck as the villainess, but she's just a dumb, fun girl, so everyone loves her instead. Let me show you that specific one, because that one, all roads lead to doom. Need to doom. You've probably seen the picture. You've probably seen this because it was kind of maybe big for a bit. Isekai where you're stuck in a game, but it's a Yoko Taro game. Oh god. Isekai where you are transported to another world, but you're an ugly bastard. You know what, Klondike? I think the latter probably exists somewhere, but wait, maybe not in Dojins. No, it wouldn't surprise me if it's in Dojins. Yeah, the 5-head waifu. Man, she's really cute. It's a fun little anime as well. She captures everyone with like the goodness of her heart, even though she's supposed to be the evil character. She just can't. She can't be evil. It's not her. But she thinks everyone still, is gonna kill her anyway. It's kind of like a comedy of mistakes. I like it a lot. So what I liked was, well, I liked this one. It was okay. But then there was another road version of that one, of my Next Life as a Villainess, All Roads Lead to Doom. Which is, like, in this one, the original one, she spawns in as a 5-year-old. Her 5-year-old self. And she just grows up, and when she grows up, she has these childhood scenarios happen with the leads of the game, and then they're all changed people by the time the original game starts. So it's a whole different thing. But in the What If manga, she spawns in as her 16-year-old self, where the game begins. And then she has to fix these people which were broken by the original villainess. And it's a lot more like it feels like the stakes are way higher because everyone kind of hates her now. So it was really interesting to read. If you want to like read something kind of interesting, I'd say read My Next Life as a Villainess, All Roads Lead to Doom, but the What If scenario. You can probably just look it up on google.com. Actually made a game about her. Yeah, I believe you're right. I think I saw it on Play Asia. I didn't buy it though. I was gonna buy the Konosuba VN, like the collector's edition, because I wanted to have it, but it didn't. Oh well. But it's gonna come out on Steam, and I am planning on playing it. So maybe I'll stream it. It'll be fun. Okay, where was I? How did we reach this part? Oh, I guess I was talking about isekais. All Roads Lead to Doom. Goodbye. Not Aragorn. Goodbye. Faraway Paladin. It's good. You should read it. Just saying. Okay. That's that. 2 hours in, I have not read the thing I was planning to read. Okay. So, the original talking point. I was talking about basically the character I made, Mr. Aien Lightstar. Wait, what's this? Oh, Genkai level 1. Yeah, okay, that's for later. Let me put this back on screen and I'll read it out to you guys. Here? Okay, yeah, this is good. Music. I'll change the music again. No. Is that the one? Okay, sure, let's go with this one. Okay, so I was talking about how my influences for this character were basically JRPG Protagonist, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'll just read out. as the character what the plan was. Oh, what it is. Whoa, whoops, hold on. Ugh. Should I use an echo? Maybe? No, I'll do without echo. My name is Aien Lightstar. I'm 17 years old. When I was a baby, I was left here in this human village. The only identifying piece on me was a pendant holding a crystal, the name Lightstar engraved on the back. That, and my physical appearance telling anyone who looked at me that I'm a half-elf. As a half-elf in a human settlement, things weren't easy. I was taken in because my adoptive parents couldn't have children at the time. But time helped fix that issue for them in the end. Since I have a younger sister now. She's about 15 years old. Basically, when I was coming up with this, I wanted the DM to have some leeway in terms of the characters that my character is familiar with. Like in case he wanted to incorporate anything from my past into the story. But we were just playing like a one-shot. But like I might bring this character again. I think I will because I really like him. Still, I wanted to prove that I can do for them what they've done for me. As long as there were things I could do for the village to pay them back for accepting me, that's all that mattered. And in here, I'm basically explaining the experience that Aien has. Like in terms of how he learned to fight. If we go into a more long-term campaign instead of just contain adventure, we can play around. Yeah. I'd love this to happen. It would be fun. I became a guard trainee to learn the basics of combat and self-defense, to protect the village from nearby monsters. The local sage taught me how to use my crystal pendant to cast spells, and I assisted him by going on errands, gathering herbs, and maintaining his library. I took on work as a delivery messenger for local tradesmen, delivering goods and messages between different villages and towns. My sister joined in every now and then. It was a nice life. So in here, yeah, I gave him like the excuse for why he would leave the town, basically, because I wanted him to find, like in JRPGs, when, you know, the hero goes out of town and he finds this mysterious artifact for some reason. I wanted him to have a reason for leaving, which had to do with his work. The hero's journey begins exactly, or the counter to that. Their hero's journey. The hero returns to town, which is burning. The crystal is stolen, and you will never guess what happened. We were attacked by monsters or by the enemy forces, and your parents are dead. But I didn't actually kill off his parents here. I figured I might as well, but I kind of wanted to do something with the adoptive father specifically. It's not written here because everything here is told in first person. Sorry. Excuse me. What I wanted to like say in the original sort of scenario I wrote for this guy, I thought, let's make it so that the humans, they don't really care for half-elves, but it's a small village and they could use all the help they can get. So they might as well take this baby. Like maybe the captain of the guards took him in, and he just, you know, grew him up, or rather raised him to be this fighter guy so he can, you know, defend the village. But I thought it's like too, not dark, but like it's not a nice life that can crumble You know? Like it's kind of like you're just getting bossed around. I didn't want to do that. But, you know, I don't know. Maybe someday. Maybe it's something I'll revisit. Where was I? Yeah. 1 year ago, things changed. While out on a delivery in the woods, I found myself in a fight that was way over my head. Oh, let me change the music again. I have some tracks that only fit. What was it? Let's just go back to this one. No. Let's not. I got hurt, but not bad enough so I couldn't escape. I dashed off and found myself in an unfamiliar clearing where a dark blade lay on the ground. Out of curiosity, I picked it up, only to hear a voice. And there he is. That's him. That's the guy. This is the voice. Finally, a worthy holder. Oh, sorry. Finally, a worthy holder for the precursor. Wait, precursor? What the fuck am I saying? Precursor. That's why his name is Cuts. Yeah, his name is Cuts. No, it's his name is Cuts. Because I thought it was cool. That's it. That's the only reason. Not just because he is a spirit that just, you know, hangs with a sword. A worthy holder for the precursor. I was shocked. The sword spoke. How the hell can a sword speak? Then he goes, that ain't the sword speaking, pal, it's me. I guess I am the sword right now. Call me Cuts. That's what everybody calls me. I see you got a little situation on your hands. Why not form a pact with me so we can take care of this? The high-pitched, sleazy-sounding voice belonged to a spirit that was somehow attached to the blade. He introduced himself as Cuts and spoke in a strange accent I hadn't heard before. Let me make this smaller. Using the precursor and assisted by Cuts, I was able to complete the job. I didn't want to get done in by such an encounter again, so I shifted my focus to mastering the Hexblade's powers. During this time, the village sage recognized the magical energies emanating from me. Well, it's like an air quotes. The magical energies emanating from me. He was intrigued and offered a guidance in understanding the mystical forces at play. The sage, with a deep understanding of the arcane, recognized the Hexblade for what it was and assisted me in honing my magical skills. He told me about these artifacts, their pacts, and the responsibilities that came with wielding such a powerful weapon. Grateful for the sage's wisdom, I continued to assist in various tasks around the village. God, man. I need to read slower. Sorry about that. Forming a bond with a sage that transcended mere mentorship. It's like I haven't read this. I haven't read this since the day I wrote it. As the year passed, my connection with Cuts deepened, and I honed my Hexblade's abilities under the sage's watchful eye. The village became a training ground where I could safely explore the extent of my powers, and the sage became a mentor, guiding me on the path to understanding the magical realm. Right, so for the sage, I could not choose. Like I had this vision in my head. It's like, okay, it's like a guy who's after all his adventures are done, and he's in the village, you know, because it's like a slow life right now. It's like an isekai slow life. It's not even isekai at this point. There are novels about like retired adventurers. I figured that could work well in this scenario. But I had this funny idea. What if this was basically kind of like Rick from Rick and Morty? Excuse me. This gives a lot of characters for the DM to play around with. Exactly. I'm a genius. Of course I am. So yeah, I thought it could be funny. So either that or, you know, just a classic. Oh, well, you found this peculiar weapon. What's this? A spirit? So yeah, one of two choices. The dark path or the not dark path. Cuts told me he strives to become the strongest hexblade, Black Razor. And in doing so, we could become strong enough to save a lot more people than just those in my village. With that, I now stand at the threshold of a grand adventure, carrying with me the lessons from my past. A half-elf with a human heart, a guardian of the village, and a wielder of a mystical blade. The precursor. I googled some names for hex blades. The JRPG Protagonist tag has been earned. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. So yeah, that's the guy. Aien Lightstar. You can see the little pendant here. Well, it's AI, you know. I really like how the thing it came up with for the orb for cuts. So yeah, that's that. Cool. Wait, is that it? I've been stalling for 2 hours and this is it? I guess. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about my adventure. Why didn't you guys remind me? Thank you. Alright. Chapter 1. What it means. John Freeman, who was Gordon Freeman's brother, was one day in office typing on a computer. He got an email from his brother that said aliens and monsters are attacking his place. He asked them for help, so he went. John Freeman went up on the platform where normal people close because he was in his office lab coat. John Freeman got on his motorcycle and did a backflip and said, "It is time for me to do what has to be done by me and help my brother to defeat the enemies." To be continued. So yeah. Oh, sorry. I just wrote Half-Life fan fiction. Did you not like it? Okay. So thank you. Are we writing a character? No, Keitaro. Keitaro. What we are doing is, what I'm doing is, well, I talked about the character I made, Mr. Aien Lightstar, who has earned himself the JRPG Protagonist title by being a half-elf, finding a weapon, a dark weapon in the woods, which is inhabited by a mascot character who's going to be on the collector's edition of the game and has a little figure you can collect. And he's a hexblade who is kind of like a warlock, but instead of being a warlock, it's a swordsman with a dark sword, which came from the Shadowfell, which is a dimension full of dark beings. You just got a ghastly. Yeah, I got a ghastly. What's up, Kankuro? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Get well soon, dude. Right. So yeah, I was gonna just basically type out what happened. I was gonna title this stream "The Novelization of My First," it's not my first, of my recent D&D adventure. But like, how the hell am I gonna novelize? I write stupid stuff. I'm gonna do a stream at some point where I review some old writing I did. It's gonna be a cringe fest, I'll tell you what. But yeah, I was just basically gonna write what happened. Because I wanna like recite. I wanna have stories I can tell. I wanna tell stories, you know? There's all these people that are such great storytellers. Like, I don't know, friggin' Eris. We all gotta start somewhere. Yep. Exactly. What's that emote? Oh, cute. Novelizing Lightstar's adventure. That does sound fun. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, look. Look. Where is it? View extra large. Sort by date. Real creative hours. Yep. I went back to the AI image generator and asked for like light or like a novel cover-esque art. And it looks really cool. Man, I love... Man. You can do such creative stuff. I came up with some cool stuff. Which I like. I figured there should be like maybe a couple of orcs and goblins in the background. Because there are a lot of orcs and goblins in our party, surprisingly. Where did I even put this? I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, we had like the green. We basically had a green party. We had a character. You know, I'll just write down the characters. Hold on. Whatever. I'll just do it like this. Orc Mama. Mother of Orcs. I don't know what her class was. She had some. She could cast Mend for some reason, and she was pretty gosh darn strong. She what did she do? What? Peace cleric? Okay, sure. I was gonna ask like the party what they were, but because you know at the beginning when all the party met up outside the farmstead, so they can continue the adventure like in the cave to see what the heck is going on, or to find the orc farmer's daughter. I was gonna ask the party to tell me what they are in terms of classes because I didn't actually know, and I wanted us to coordinate for a future battle. But we never did. So no worries about that, I guess. Peace cleric. I don't even know what peace clerics do. You can ask later, but in character, it would make sense for you to be confused. Yeah. So peace cleric. Orc mother. And we had the artificer, whose name is Skagknuckle? I think he was like a goblin. Yeah, goblin artificer or artificer. I don't know how to say that. Goblion? Sure. Goblin? No. And this whole tiny being, which is a tinkerer, is such a trope I really like. But the example I have for that is from a board game. Let me show you. Not even a board. I mean, yeah. I mean, everyone loves a character that has a huge ass wrench, right? Let me see. A lot of them in MTG. Yeah, that makes sense. What's her name again? Oh, wait. Oh, wait, it's a dude. Artificer. Oh, they came as a duo. What's it called? Red Dragon Inn. Goblins. Goblin. Oh, yeah, Keat and Nitrell. Keat and Nitrell. Cute gobbos. Let me show you. As soon as I find the picture. A web P, of course. Why would it not be a web P? Can I search this on Google, please? No, I'll just Google Keat and Nitrell. Keat and Nitrell. Red Dragon in images. Please let me save it. Please be JPEG. It's always a friggin' WebP. I'm gonna kill WebPs. Oh! JPEG. Thank you. Sure. This duo. Little cartoony bomb. Do you use any WebP converter extension? No? I didn't think that was a thing. Damn. Yeah, it is an obscure example. I really like this duo. I like this game, this board game, the Red Dragon Inn. It's kind of like a drinking game, but it's a card game, and there's like a lot of fantasy characters. They're all such lovable characters, and all so cute. You might not be aware of them. It's pretty obscure. Anyway, yeah. Little people with big tech. There's an actual artificer in there, I believe. I forgot what his name is, but it doesn't really matter. Where'd I put these guys? I guess I'll just put them here. I'm not sponsored, by the way. Anyway. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Not yet. Oh, you flatter me so. So, Skagknuckle. Tiny little goblin artificer. He had some acid bombs and acid grenade. Bomb? We'll just put in bomb. And grease grenade. Some cool stuff. And we had, who else did we have? We had Slab, Bulkhead, Dwarf, Axe Wielder, Wielder? Yes. We had excuse me. We had well, that me, obviously. Oh yeah. Bunkum. Bunk. What's his name? Good. Wait, was it here? Good Deluxe? Who was a goblin bard. Terminal lack of neurons. Yeah. No int. Please no bully. God. Who else did we have? Slab just needs to get a green beard or something and you really just be a green party. Yeah. Wait, I have green hair too. What the heck? Skagnackle, Goblin, Slab, Dwarf. Good looks, Goblin Bard. Oh, we also... Wait! Our... Riahan. Elf. Ranger. Also green. Green hair. Greener than my... Like, it was a more of a deep green. Than my light green. What else did we have? Oh, yeah. Shadow is Monaghan. Is she a human? Wizard? No, she wasn't human. She was also an elf. She was an elf. Elf. Sea elf. What the fuck is this? Oh. Sea elf wizard. And you. Yeah, this was a big party. The party started with... Okay, let me separate it. The original party was Orc, Skagknuckle, Slab, Riahan, and Shadwizza. And Mr. Goodlooks and you, I mean me, joined in. Okay, let me break this down. Session 1. What it means. Okay, I'm not going to do that bit again. It was pretty funny. I mean, it's amusing to me anyways. Excuse me. The party. I mean, I was sort of listening in to the session because I was at work. And I just put in like headphones and I... Oh yeah, Shadow was... Yeah. I'm gonna write it down. The party got a quest. Find the orc farmer's daughter. I mean... She was last seen... I guess... headed to a cave? Headed? No, not headed to. Taken it? I don't even know what happened. She is supposedly in a cave north of the farmstead. Come on, Rhea, mentally out of commission, otherwise my brain... Exploring the northern... Oh, they went through the woods first. Wait, did they? Huh. She went missing... Okay, good. She went missing in the northern woods. The party reportedly went missing in the northern woods. The party found a cave, and I believe they couldn't really find, or maybe, I don't know how good they were at... I remember listening in and they tried to come up with like ways to perceive the environment. It was pretty silly. They found a cave entrance. They found the gaping maw of a cave. I don't know. They found a cave. Inside the cave were rats. Some of the rats were friggin' insane, dude. Like they had like blue scales, like a dragon or something, and they could shoot Kamehameha? For some reason? Something's going on. Here. And to be fair, I don't think I don't even know what else happened. But oh yeah. The party got like totally effed up. Like Slab effing died, sorta, and Shadwizza Monaghan, she loves casting spells. Legalize nuclear bombs. Slab and Orc Mama went down and had to be left behind. Oh yeah. That was a short adventure for Slab. Yeah. Slab Bulkhead. Legalize, went down and had to be left behind. Okay. Shadwizza. Okay. So Shadwizza was comatized? So was Riahan and Shadwizza, what was their situation? Were they just like effed up in a way, but then like they suffered wounds, but they were okay, sort of? Okay, let me just write down. Slab and Orc Mama. Like Slab effing died alongside Orc Mama. Shadowizza went down, but Riahan managed to... Yeah, so that's... Okay, that's what I thought what happened. Okay. Shadowizza Monaghan. Went down. But Riahan managed to pull her out. They just telling me the story. Thank you. They brought her back to the ranch. She wouldn't wake up, and Rihan refused to go back out. Yeah, she got traumatized. Yeah. They brought her back to the ranch. She wouldn't wake up. She wouldn't wake up, and Riahan, traumatized, Zed, refused to go out. It's kind of like that SpongeBob episode. Oh, she should draw that of herself. It's like that SpongeBob episode where SpongeBob is scared of the outside world. Turns into a sort of hikikomori. Hikikomori. Hikinito. I want to get that picture. I should make a note to self. Make funny meme of Rihan as SpongeBob SquarePants. PM. Oh, sick. In that one episode where he was afraid to leave his home, and his only friends became a napkin, a coin, and a potato chip. Okay. Sure. Can I... Whatever, I'll, yeah. Oh, whoops. Okay, cool. Where were we? Oh, yeah. Enter. Aien Lightstar. And Good Lukes. Good Lukes? The Goblin have also received the same notice from the Adventurers Guild? Sure, let's go with that. I don't know who gave that out. Now, let's quest notice. They... Excuse me, sorry. Met up along the way and partnered up. Good Lukes is kind of... Whoops, what did I do? Sleazeball? He wants to make money by he wants to make money by, come on, it's a word. We'll go back to the letter. He wants to make money. Anyways, they meet the party. They meet the old party. Well, meet the old party. The old party. Did they even go through a short rest? I don't even. I think they like took a little rest. Yeah, I think they took a little rest. Took a little rest in the farm. And then they all went back in the cave to see if they can solve the situation using their newly found allies. Cool. Math, I guess. Sure, let's go. Okay, so they met the old party. And in the cave, Orc Mama and Slab Bulkhead manage to escape. Okay, hold on. In the cave. Let's go with Aien Lightstar. Oh, let's call him. Wait, did I? Oh, Alien. Lightstar. Finds tracks of unnatural things. He warns the party, I think I did that. The party sends out... Oh wait, I forgot about the Rat Man. Nin. Half rat. Tabaxi function. Yeah. Rogue? I don't even know what he is. Sends Nin, the Rat Man, with... Wait, he's not a Rat Man. He's a Mouse Man. No, it's fine. Whatever. With... Wait. since he's the best for recon. Good at stealth. El hombre rata. True. Yeah! Wow! Nin scouts the cave. Discovers that slab bulkheads and let's do it. And Orc Mama bodies have disappeared. Okay, Orc Mama and Slab Bulkhead. In the meantime, managed to escape the shackles that were put on them. They also found Orc Farmer's daughter. I don't know what happened in their point of view. I don't know. Nice subs. What happened? Orc Farmer's daughter, OFD, rode a strange beast out of the cave while the party met up, reunited. The party yeah. What else? Is that it? They go back to the farmstead and talk to Orc Farmer. Rejoiced. They plan for dinner. It's gonna be red rice for tonight, boys. What else? What else? Red rice. Oh yeah, we had this this back and forth here in this situation. What was it that we were talking about? I can't remember. The party was arguing about something. Party argued about something. Was it perhaps related to the situation in the cave? Going back and figuring out what or who was experimenting on those strange rat mutants. Rats. Okay, so that happened. I think it was Nin commenting on the fact that someone had put them on manacles. Manacles? One sec. Manacles? Oh, at the chains. Oh yeah. he made a comment about how Orc Mama, who was still chained, like she still had the chains on her. She still had the chains on her, and she was making food while being shackled. Were those foot shackles? I think they were. Okay. Strange rats. Orc Mama made. Let me put that in brackets. Orc Mama made food while shackled. It's pretty cool. They were wrist shackles. Oh, yeah, that was the back and forth. That was really funny. Okay, so that happened. The party ate the food. All was well. Until the orc farmer's daughter turned into a were-rat? Frazzled. Frazzled? Frazzled, sure. Aien Lightstar. Stop that. No, let's just go with Lightstar. Well, that's... No, wait, no. Frantically... No. Lightstar frantically sought the right solution to this scenario. We couldn't let the orc farmer's daughter die. No, we can't kill. We can't kill orc farmer's daughter. That will have made this entire quest or not. You can't kill orc. Nah, I'll keep it like this. You can't kill orc farmer's daughter. That'll make what's a good wording? I don't know. This entire quest worthless. Let's go worthless for now. Go back and reword this maybe. However, I was gonna, I wanted to say all for naught. Oh wait, I can just do that here. All for naught. Yeah, I guess this works. Sure. Pointless? I'll just leave it like this. However, Skagnackle, being a crafty... What's his alignment anyway? He seemed pretty mean. Skagnackle, being a crafty mean individual, sought the easy solution. Oh, yeah, he seems evil. Of simply killing her. And I had to be the hero. I had to be that hero that the orc farmer needs. Not that it deserves. Right now. A watchful protector. A JRPG Protagonist knight. Noche antagonista. I think that's the wrong whatever. Okay, so Skagnackle DGAF, he doesn't give a single F about her. I want to save her. Orc Mama. Who did this first? I think I did it first, right? Orc Mama helped me somehow. Orc Mama did something. Was I the one who wrestled her to the ground? The were-rat? Quickly! Orc Mama and Lightstar. Restrained. You rushed to tie her up and Orc Mama held her in place for you. Based. Thank you. I, Lightstar, rushed in to tie her up with a rope so she can't hurt anybody. Orc Mama helped. Restrain her. What happens next? Okay. You guys didn't respect her henshin! What do you mean respect her henshin? She didn't do that willingly, I bet. There's no way she did that willingly. There's no way. Ugh, the big lug. Excuse me. Ugh. Orc Mama help restrain her. What else? Orc Mama. What else? What else? Good looks cast hideous laughter and she folded, dropping to the ground. Oh yeah! Wait, is it not like this? Is it not like Deluxe? Good Deluxe? Wait, is this one name? I thought it's like a last name. I guess it's a goblin name. So I'm just not familiar with how they work. Good Lukes made a terrible joke causing OFD forma de rata. Wait, how do I say were-rat? Forma de were-rata? To crumble to the ground laughing. I think we did a great job of restraining her. Lightstar came up with the idea of throwing OFD into the nearby well so that she won't be able to attack anyone until the morning. Hombre lobo rata. Okay. Where? Oh, okay. I didn't even know that. Where means man. How did hombre? Forma de hombre rata. until the morning. Okay. However, counterpoint was raised. Not able to swim because her restraints. She would simply drown in the well. I think Orc Mama came up with the idea of tying her up. No. Of mending. Let's go with this now. Mending her chains. Her previously, quote unquote, equipped shackles. And use them to tie. Unlock her shackles, took the shackles and put them off the... Okay, good. You have many of her previously equipped shackles and use them to tie OFD to the nearby well's frame instead. Nin unshackled, unlocked Orc Mama's shackles, and the plan was set in motion. Yeah, oh wait, did I not write this? I wrote this down here. Skaganackle, being a crafty and mean individual, sought the easy solution. Oh wait, I didn't actually write this. I thought this might be like when this happened, I thought this might be a decent alternate solution. Like if this knocks her out, the acid pain, then she would simply like be limp until morning comes. So I just let it stay on her, even though the acid seemed kind of evil, you know. That's why I didn't actually wipe it off at the first chance. So yeah, okay, she's getting damaged. This might be a good alternate solution, so I'll just leave it happening. Kind of like having a poisoned enemy, like in a JRPG. Haha, yay. Skag dumped the acid on OFD's face. Anyways, Orc Farmer was pretty upset, and rightly so. Rightly so. Pretty upset. Since his daughter, Forma de Hombre Rata, was being hurt. Okay, this happened, and then since his daughter was being hurt, he took the comatose Shadwiza as what's it called? Hostage. Rihan, in the meantime, was having a Manhera attack. Panic? Panic? Okay. What then? What then? Okay. Skag. Through and grease grenade? Grease bomb. At OF's feet. So he would slip and fall, and Shadwiza would be set free. OF got even more mad at this. However, Lightstar's charisma, charming words put him at ease. What was it he said? What was it I said? Don't worry. We don't want to hurt her. We're trying to solve the situation. So let us do our thing. Trust me, or something. It was something along those lines. I said this as her face was being burned with acid. I'm pretty good. Okay, so that happened. Relieved, he let the party continue on with their work. Your voice did the magic. It is possible. You know, the charming looks, these baby blues. Can't be helped. What else? What else? There was this there was this really funny bit where we were doing like this sort of banter, even though this crazy situation was going on. It had involved Riahan in there, and I wish I could remember. And I really want to record it. I really wanted to record. Forget Riahan. Slab and Nin concocted a harebrained plan to deal emotional. Oh yeah, the emotional damage. Oh my god. What was it Nin said? He said something really terrible. I can't remember. He said... Excuse me. He said something like that would make the dad feel really bad, and the dad got dealt 16 emotional damage points. That was pretty funny, and he just like he was out. Nin said some terrible things to the dad, to OF. Excuse me. To OF. Dealt him emotional damage. which knocked him out of sorts. Sort of like a genuflecting stance. He grabbed a cute draw. Oh yeah, I told him to do that. It was my fault. And I didn't even mean to do emotional damage. I just wanted like, hey. That's so stupid. Okay, hold on. That was my idea. Enough to make a grown-ass orc man cry. Oh man, I didn't mean to do something bad. I wanted him to remember the good times. And to see that things can be better that way. Lightstar told Slab there was a drawing made by young OFD on their cupboard. Yep, this is the door, the surfing cupboard. Bring it. Huh? Wait, sure. Oh, whoops. Bring it to the dad. Surely it'll make him feel better. Sure. Sure. So, Slab and Riahan set out to work. How would they cross the grease grenade obstacle? Huh? Maybe the timing on giving him that picture may have been... Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, she was all tied up over a well. Kind of like a stuck pig. Shackled. Tied up. With acid burning her face. And like good looks, the goblin was there casting commands on her to calm down. I guess that did the work, huh? Poor girl. Poor dad. Set out to work. How would they cross the grease grenade obstacle? On their way to the drawing, they came up with the ultimate solution. They learned in Devil May Cry 3. Body surfing. Rhea Slab being a low int individual saw nothing wrong with a plan that would make him put his face down in a puddle of grease so that an elf could literally surf his body to the cupboard. And surf they did. Slab's head made a funny noise as as it struck the cupboard, making the framed drawing fall into Rihan's hands. Beautiful. It was so funny. I I pulled out the cartoon sound effect soundboard for that. It was so good. Quickly, Nin rose into action. Since he is nimble and springy? Nimble, and since he's agile, he was able to get the framed drawing from Rihan and deliver it to the OF post haste. However, the dad, the OF, seeing his daughter tied up, shackled, magically commanded and held up above his well, above the well that he knew his entire life. Since he was brought here by his grandpa, and never mind. Held up above the well that he knew his entire life. Oh, oh no, Kenny, what's up? Good to have you. Hold on, I'll read the line for you. Oh, check this out. Check this out. Kenny, thank you for the raid. Don't worry, I'll take it from here. Your viewers are safe with me, Kenny. So you just focus on resting. Welcome in, dudes. Good to see you guys. Well, I'm basically typing out what happened in my recent. Yeah, I'm a hero. That's right. I'm the hero. I'm typing out what happened in a recent Dungeons and Dragons session. Wait, this is only 3 pages? Oh wait, no, this is more than that. I guess we can just read out to you what we did after all this time. Okay. Yo, Mana, what's up? Good to see you. Okay, so okay, let me read this out. It's gonna be amazing. This is prose. This is like the keynote of this is the high cinema. This is the Citizen Kane. Whatever. Let me just read this out. Okay, so the party has the characters in the party. Me. Aien, Lightstar. Will you stop doing that? Half elf. JRPG Protag. Hero. Okay. So the party. Orc Mama, a mother of orcs. She's a peace cleric. And she knows some spells. She's a big lady. Skagnackle, a goblin artificer. He could throw some acid bombs, grease grenades, and whatnot. And Slab Bulkhead, who is an axe-wielding dwarf, who is very stupid, but please don't bully him. He's got brawn, but kind of no brain. Riahan, Riahan, the Elf Ranger. Shadow is a Monaghan. She loves casting spells. She's a sea elf wizard. And Nin, who's a half rat, sort of like I don't know if you're familiar with the Tabaxi. They're kind of like cat people in D&D, so he's a rat person instead. And that was the original party, and then me and another guy, we joined in. Yeah, rats. Good Looks, the Goblin Bard, and me, me, Aien Lightstar, who's a half-elf JRPG Protagonist hero. This is the guy right here. That's me right there. And that's also me right there. So cool. Okay. Okay. So, in session 1, the party got a quest. Find the orc farmer's daughter. She reportedly went missing in the northern woods. The party was the original 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heroes. They found a cave in the northern woods. Inside the cave were rats. Some of the rats were friggin' insane, dude. Like, they had blue scales like a dragon or something. They could shoot Kamehameha for some reason. Something's going on here. The party got, like, totally effed up. Like, Slab effing died alongside Orc Mama, sorta. And Shadow is a Monaghan. She loves casting spells. The eagle-eyes nuclear bombs. Went down, but Riahan managed to pull her out of the cave. He brought her back to the ranch. She wouldn't wake up. And Riahan, traumatized, refused to go out. Note to self, make a funny meme of Riahan as SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh yeah, this is for later. Enter Aien Lightstar and Goodlukes, the Goblin. They've also received the same quest notice. They met up along the way and partnered up. Goodlukes is kind of a sleazeball. He wants to make money by all means necessary. That's pretty good, right? They can... Oh, if they could. They met the old party. The old party took a little rest in the farm. Then they went all back into the cave to see if they could solve the situation using their newly found allies. In the cave, Lightstar finds tracks of unnatural things. He warns the party... Oh yeah, about the stuff he saw. The party sends Nin, the rat man, since he's the best for recon. Good at stealth. Nin scouts the cave, discovers the Slab and Orc Mama's bodies have disappeared. But they, in the meantime, managed to escape the shackles that were put on them. They also found Orc Farmer's daughter. Orc Farmer's daughter rode a strange beast out of the cave while the party reunited. They got back to the farmstead and talked to Orc Farmer. They went back. Okay. Rejoiced, they planned for dinner. It's gonna be a red rice for tonight, boys. The party argued about something. Was it perhaps related to the situation in the cave? About going back and figuring out what or who was experimenting on these strange rats? Yeah, that were able to shoot Kamehameha, basically. Orc Mama made food while shackled. That's pretty cool. And the party ate the food. All was well until the Orc Farmer's daughter turned into a were-rat. Lightstar frantically sought the right solution to this scenario. We can't kill Orc Farmer's daughter. That will have made this entire quest all for naught. It's kind of a mouthful, but yeah. However, Skaganackle, being a sort of mean individual, sought the easy solution of simply killing her. Quickly, Lightstar rushed in to tie her up with rope so she can't hurt anybody. Orc Mama helped with the restraints. Good Looks made a terrible joke, causing OFD that's the orc farmer's daughter, Forma de Hombre Rata, to crumple to the ground laughing. Lightstar came up with the idea of throwing the orc farmer's daughter into the nearby well. Excuse me, sorry. So that she won't be able to attack anyone until the morning. However, a counterpoint was raised. Not able to swim, but she won't be able to, yeah. She won't be able to swim because of her restraints. She would simply drown in the well. Orc Mama came up with the idea of mending her previously equipped shackles and using them to tie the orc farmer's daughter to a nearby well's frame instead. Nin unlocked Orc Mama's Discord. Oh, sorry. Tupo, what the go to sleep, dude. I don't have a Discord yet. I'm sort of working on it. I'm sort of working on it. Oh, Nani? Damn, that was loud. What was I doing for those hits of the... Wait, was this loud to anyone else? Should I decrease the sound? Yeah, I forgot about the stickers too. Just take naps to early fully sleep? Oh, okay. Was normal to you? Oh, okay, sure. So that's all good. Nut. That's pretty funny. It's right where I am. Normal audio? Okay, good. It was just loud to me then. Maybe I was just caught by surprise. Blah, blah, blah. Orc Farmer was pretty upset since his daughter was being hurt. He took the comatose Chadwiz as a hostage. Hold on, let me get some water. A nice wee little glug. Where was I? He took the comatose Chadwiz as a hostage. Rihan, in the meantime, was having a Menhera panic attack. Skagnackle threw a grease bomb at OF's feet. The orc farmer's... Look, that's the orc farmer Papa. At his feet so he would slip and fall, and Chadwiz would be set free. But the farmer got even more mad at this. However, Lightstar's charming words put him at ease. Don't worry, we don't want to hurt her. We're trying to solve the situation, so let us do our thing. Trust me. Manhattan. Relieved, he let the party continue on with the work. All thanks to me, by the way. Lightstar told Slab, that's the dwarf. There was a drawing made by a young OFD on their cupboard. OFD is Orc Farmer's daughter. I just abbreviated it because I don't know their names. Made by a young OFD on their cupboard. Bring it to the OF. That's the dad. Surely it'll make him feel better. His reaction was more conflicted rather than relieved. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. Relieved. Conflicted. Okay, good. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Lightstar. So, yeah. They wanted to get the drawing made by young OFD that was on the cupboard. So Slab and Rihan set out to work. How would they cross the grease grenade obstacle on their way to the drawing? They came up with the ultimate solution that they learned in Devil May Cry 3. Body surfing. Slab, being a low-int individual, saw nothing wrong with a plan that would make him put his face down in a puddle of grease so that the elf could literally surf his body to the cupboard. And surf they did. Slab's head made a funny noise as it struck the cupboard, making the framed drawing fall into Rihan's hands. Dwarf surfing is a noble sport, I believe it. Quickly, Nin rose into action. Since he's agile, he was able to get the framed drawing from Rihan and deliver it to the OF post-haste. However, the OF, seeing his daughter tied up, shackled, magically commanded, and held up above the well that he knew his entire life. Oh, this is where I stopped. gave him severe emotional damage. About 16 points worth. He was out cold. Yeah, he broke down. He was down for the count. Ever seen... Oh, why do I keep missing these words? He was down for the count. Ever seen an adult orc man cry? Pray that you never will. What else happened? Good looks. A goblin. Set out to find some valuables in the meantime. He couldn't. He came up short. Unfortunately for him. At this point, Riahan and Slab went back to the dining table and had about 2 pints worth of beer while Lightstar and Orc Mama worked on the what's it called, on the Orc Farmer's Daughter situation. That was pretty based. What else is there, really? I mean, we finished around this point. Will the sunshine really save OFD? We have to look. Huh? Why? How? How did this happen? We have to look further into the secrets lying in the cave. Who knows what other mutations may lie ahead? May lie ahead? No, I already said lie. Wait, lying. Wait, huh? How do I keep missing words? Huh? Mutations await our heroes. What? Further? What the fuck? What? Abominable? Find out next time. Same Kablam time. Same Kablam network. Okay, cool. That's a bit of a reference there. Okay, that's it. That's the story. That's the session. I'm gonna publish this onto Amazon and make the audiobook, and you guys can all pay me real life money to get this onto your playlists. So rejoice. Isn't that great? Can't wait for the next one. Okay, cool. I think that's basically it for today, really. I think that's a good stopping point. Let me see if there's a nice raid target for us to bomb our way through. If any of you have any questions, just hope everyone makes it to the next session. Oh, you mean physically? You mean like the players, right? Will all of this be in the test? Yes. So you better study. Thank you. You didn't write this down? Shogunena. And by Shogunena, I mean it's over for you. Sorry. I'm not sharing my notes. Can't wait to see what the gang gets up to next. Likewise, partner. Jordan and I. Who? Bum 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 ba ba da ba ba da da ba ba da ba da bum ba 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 da bum. I was thinking of actually like singing once today. I was gonna do like Diamond City Lights because Pomu is graduating soon, but I don't think my throat can take it. I'm dying, Squirtle. Let's see. I'm Pomu, yeah. And I missed your stream earlier, but yeah, we're all Pomu. Thank you. I'm happy to hear. Pomu 2.0? No. Espera's playing something. Orangish yellow. Just playing Sonic Adventure. What do you guys want to watch anyway? Arisa? Arisa? I don't know how I know this person. Huh. Do. Orangish? Yeah, orangish yellow. You're blonde, a weeb, you're practically Pomu. I mean, yeah, but not 2.0. Nah. Pomu is like on another level. Like the stuff she knows about idols. And like Wotage. You know what Wotage is? Those dances that fans do with the light sticks. That's so cool. Ronoxy's playing... Oh, Jaded's playing No More Heroes 3. Oh, that's kind of spoilers though. I don't want to watch something that gives me spoilers. It's a difficult one. I guess we can just go with the orangish yellow. Just playing Sonic Adventure. Just a little fun time. Let's go with that. Let's go with her then. Unless you guys have any other idea, I'm open to ideas. But you have 10 seconds. Starting now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You Sanic? Okay, cool. Whoops. One second. Oh, just in time. One moment. Raid. Orangish yellow. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Great stream. Thank you. Thank you everybody for coming. Let me close this out really in a cool way. Where was that? It was edge detection, no. TV. Oh, a window stream. Otsu Ace. Come on, where did I put that one? Backlight, bloom, color grading, custom particle, background, vignette, thematic, analog, digital, cinematic letterbox. That's the one. Hey, thank you for coming. It was great to have you all and talk to you all. As always, I'm gonna have to bonk you back into Dreamland. So, I'll see y'all in the next one, huh? You just go back to sleep. Gotcha.